Sarah, thank you. Now, Greek politicians are holding a fourth day of talks to name a new prime minister. Greek media now report that the former European Central Bank vice president, Lucas Papademos, has re-emerged as the favourite to take the top job. The turmoil has led to intense concern on markets and international pressure for a quick resolution, as we've been reporting. Well, Haris Economopoulos is president of the British Hellenic Chamber of Commerce, and he joins me live in the studio. I'm going to borrow a phrase, but this is a case, isn't it, of Athens is burning and the politicians are just fiddling away. 4 days and they still haven't found a leader.
I'm sorry, I think you have to correct your count. It's 5 days and
5 days.
And still counting. The good thing about this political soap opera and this fluff, this whole petty party politics, is that the Greek people are finally fed up with the political system. And why am I saying that it's good? Because the Greek problem is a systemic problem of ineffective governance. It's not a bad people. Let me just use a very clear example. If you remember, until 1989, Germany was split in two. When you were crossing checkpoint Charlie, it was a totally different world. These Germans were not a bad people. And the proof that they were not and could become equally as good as the West Germans is the fact that a lady that was born only 10 years after I was born, and that grew up from zero plus change until the age of 36 in East Germany, became a member of the party, became a prominent politician and is ruling Germany right now, which means that the system is the one that characterizes and makes the people.
Let's look at it. I mean, this indecision, the political indecision that you've got, what effect is it having on the economy? What effect is it having on your members, the business community?
It's totally destructive. Nothing works, and this is not the problem for Greece, but for Europe as well, because we have to distinguish the repercussions. Greece is overtaxed and over-regulated administration. It's a system of ineffective governance.
You say it's overtaxed, but I thought this, most of what we hear is nobody's paying enough tax.
This is the fable that the politicians are cultivating.
What is it, 15,000 top taxpayers in a country like...
This is the fable that politicians are cultivating in order to cover the fact that corruption is actually widespread at the top party and political level. Mind you that over 10% of each government procurement contract with Siemens, Ferrostal and other major companies was given not just to politicians, but to the two main parties that are now being summoned to find a solution. So, yes, there is tax evasion, but tax evasion is normal in a country that has a very high percentage of entrepreneurs. Over 50% of the Greeks are a very dynamic private sector force. And in Greece, it's not the private sector that is ailing, it's the public sector, the over-bloated public sector, that is sucking dry the whole liquidity from the private sector.
In the meantime, there's some evidence, is there not, that many Greeks, at least those who've got money, are losing faith and moving their money out of Greece. I mean, the property market here in London is booming, apparently, because there's Greek investment.
Not more than the Italians and the Spanish are investing in London, because London is a booming city. And the markets are not these demonized manipulators. They're your money, my money. It's like the elephants. When they see reason, they go somewhere. When they're afraid, they leave. So what Greece can do to achieve growth, because the requirement in Greece right now is growth, is to make a very reasonable and sound environment that you and everybody else would consider safe to go and invest.
We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much. Thank you.